Dr. Sops. He hasn't said anything about it since, Mike, but certainly we're keeping an eye on it.
So of the 7 seconds that he's behind the leader, 3 of those were due to trouble on the right front during that stop.
Well, we talked about that before the race, and that is the weak spot that kind of sticks out with this 45 is definitely pit road. But that hitting the wall like that won't make that thing drive better, Clint.
10, with Hocevar about a second ahead of Chase Briscoe for that final stage point.
And when you see Buescher on the screen, you look over to the pylon, and Kevin, you and I have been talking about this throughout the year. RFK does a good job of just quietly taking care of business in the point scenario when you start thinking about championship and year-end situations. They're not where they need to be, but they're taking care of business on points for sure.
Well, and the biggest thing with the 6 car is Brad Keselowski is he's got to qualify better. We see Chris Buescher qualify better, and for Brad today it's going to work out, as you see.
But they just don't go run themselves out of business chasing a magical setup that's not there. They stay in their wheelhouse, stay true to themselves, and get the points.
3 drivers have finished on the lead lap in every race, and they're all on the lead lap right now. Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Preece.
You can tell 54 is in big-time trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if a tire's coming back apart. Did you hear his throttle?
Yeah, definitely sounds like it's tight.
Only got to hold on for 2 more laps, and we'll be at the end of stage 2.
Well, that's what he's doing, holding on. Praying that tire holds on. He's in trouble.
Is this a tiring race to drive?
Well, anytime that you get a green flag run like this with consecutive laps, basically 3 runs in a row, you had the stage break to break them up. But anytime you have to run these consecutive laps, I mean, from the driver's seat, it can be taxing just because you're in there so long, tensed up and trying to do everything that you can to get the most lap time out of the race car.
Kyle Larson takes the green and white checkered flag for his 3rd stage win of 2026.
Nothing stopped him right this minute. Just didn't work.
At 1 point becomes the all-time lap leader here at Kansas. All right, Jamie Little. Inside 97 laps to go here. Who do you like the rest of the way? I know on the pre-race show you picked Denny Hamlin, but you're leaning towards Larson at the moment.
I still like Hamlin. I think it's all going to be all about the restart. Who can get out front? But the story to me that's going to happen now is that they're going to have to make the longest 2 runs, if this goes green, that they're going to see all day long. And it just seems like the tires are right on the verge of being worn out. We've seen some issues today with guys, so it's going to be about managing that and just getting great restarts here, Chris.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like we're seeing a lot of cautions, but you never know in the final few moments.
Oh, you jinxed
the
us.
race.
You
and
jinxed
stage 2, I think you never know, right? It's happened. That's how it's gone. No stage 2 winner has won a race this year. I thought it was a good note, unless you're the stage 2 winner. Let's go back to the booth.
95 laps to go. Be the longest runs of the day here. Kyle Larson, last year's winner, came out of the pits 4th. So Denny Hamlin will line up with Christopher Bell, Reddick with Larson in row 2. Take a look at the difference here on pit road as Hamlin came out 1st.
Yeah, he beat him everywhere. Denny Hamlin beat Kyle Larson on down pit road. Crew beat him in the pit box, and ultimately got him back control of this race. And you see on his outside right there, Christopher Bell, same thing.
In the top 10 for the restart, 6 Toyotas, 2 Chevys, Larson and Hocevar, 2 Fords, Buescher and Keselowski. 5 cars took the wave around: Smith, Chastain, McDowell, Allmendinger, and Ware. None of them back to the lead lap. So we will restart with 20 lead lap cars, including Daniel Suarez, who got the free pass at the end of stage 2. The only cautions we've had, as Chris pointed out, are for the ends of the 2 stages. Best restarter in the business, Christopher Bell. Let's see what he can do against Denny Hamlin as we begin stage 3.
right there up on top of the racetrack. Put those cars 3 wide down the back straightaway. We heard him talk about how he thought he had a winning car. Well, he just put himself in a way better spot to contend for the lead.
Behind them, Briscoe took them 3 wide on the bottom. Herbst took them 3 wide on the top.
Heating up for the lead. Here comes Bell looking to the outside. He's there. Haven't seen him all day. That one's dangerous. You put him out front.
Well, we talked about him yesterday when he had to go out so early in qualifying. Put him back there 11th or 12th. Fell back a little bit at the beginning of the race and has worked his way back up. Pit crew had a great pit stop that last time on pit road. Here he is leading the race now.
Yes, if he had not been in practice and qualifying Group 1, Bell might well have had a chance to win the pole instead of starting back in row 6. Around the outside of Herbst. That's going to be for 10th place. Now underneath. Keselowski for 9th place. Pulling down on Briscoe for 8th place.